Stanifer first. Miguel second. Gabla first to hit like. That a guy. How's everybody doing? Beckham's back. Stanifer's here. Didn't I say that already? Eric Witzel's back. Oh, some people may be waiting for ads. Some people may be not waiting for ads. I know some of you don't wait for ads because you got ad blockers and stuff, and I don't get any money. Don't need this anymore. That was charging my phone. Waldrop's here. We're going to open a gift from my friend Paul Waldrop tonight on the show. 2 weeks in a row of doing gift openings. That's fantastic. A bunch of people left, according to YouTube. But it seems like that's not the case. That number lies to me. B. Pinnell's here. Chili's here. Robert Beebe's back. Right on. I am not quite ready for the show. I'm close to ready for the show. I don't have a beer, which is going to be a problem. We're going to try. Chili thinks I'm going to explode it. Some of that hard Australian wood that he sent me last week, I made into a few pen blanks. So I got the bandrol on the lathe. We'll maybe try that and see. And if it explodes, we'll go inside and get a guitar. All right, I'll fix the beer issue. I didn't get one out of the shop fridge that's right over here. Jack's in here. It's not funny. How's everybody's week? How's everybody's 2022 treating them so far? I had a productive week, but not in the shop necessarily. I did a little bit of piddling around and cleaning up and tidying and things, but not as much as is needed. But I was doing some shop-related things not in the shop. Shop fridge is filled with CA glue. Yeah. You can fit 1 or 2 beer in there, can't you? Eric's got a thumbs down. Is it because you wrecked your truck? Mom home from hospital. Son made through open. Yes. Son made it through open heart surgery. Awesome. Oh, Eric's changing his thumb. I don't know. Use words, man. Chili got a bunch of jobs finished this week. Saw one of them, super nice. Like, made his own wooden hinges for a box. That was pretty slick. Waldrop sold another guitar. You're going to have to quit that IT job pretty soon, my man. Got to get busy. People aren't going to wait a year and a half for a guitar. Once you get to the point where people have to start waiting a long time. Or you teach the wife how to do some parts or something. Nah, maybe not. I don't know what your relationship is like with your wife, but I don't think I'd be able to get my wife out here like in production mode. Like, it will just sand this for a little while. I don't think that's a thing. Did you miss the spider in the box? There was no spider in the box. Well, I don't know. If there was a spider in the box, I didn't find it. It could be hiding amongst the packing peanuts. But if so, it's probably escaped by now and it's somewhere in my shop. Waiting to hear if they're going to total my truck or not. Ooh. Question. Do you want them to total your truck? I've been in a couple of situations where it's like, I hope that they write it off and give me what it was worth instead of paying to fix it. So there are two sides to that coin. I've been in both. Well, I haven't personally been in both situations, but I have close friends that are like, oh, hopefully they write it off. automate the IT job to do itself and keep a computer in the shop to keep an eye on it. See, there you go. Pinnell's got it. Depends what kind of IT job it is, though, I guess. What up, Jax? How you doing, my friend? The package, that package opening was last week. The Australian package was last week. You're going to have to go back and watch that show. This week is a Texas package. Dude just can't keep up with the world. He's busy down. See, I got these 2 pieces of granite, essentially, from Australia that I'm going to try to make into pens tonight. It's just so hard. Why are your trees so hard? Is it to protect them from the spiders? Maybe your trees grow so hard because like they have to protect themselves from the spiders. If they're not super hard, the spiders will eat them. Was the stubby holder in there? Yes, it was. It was broken, though. You might have a quality control problem. I'll show you. This is not a bash on Jax's products by any means. This is an informational thing for Mr. Jax. It showed up and the bottom had like delaminated from the inside of the cozy. So I'm going to have to like epoxy or CA or something that back into. So I don't know if it was like because of like heat temperature variations while it was traveling or what the situation is, but it started to peel away. So for your information, if you ever get somebody that calls you up or sends you an email and says, my beer cozy, the bottom's not attached. What the hell, man? Something to maybe look into with your manufacturer. But are they supposed to ship flat? Because maybe if they're supposed to ship fully round, that wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Maybe because it was flat packed, so they don't come to you. Oh no, you don't ship them. It's a drop ship. Yeah, I don't know. It is definitely like this is how it came out of the box. I didn't do it. It's fine though. Like I mean, if you're just buying one of these to support a nice dude, like you probably just tack some CA glue or hot glue or something around it and be good. But the arse has gone right out of her. That's what Pinnell would email you if he got one of these. The one that came to me was round. Okay. Well, maybe they ship them round and it isn't going to have a problem, but flattening causes a problem. Where would someone get some quality CA glue? Paul asks. You might get some from my shop fridge, which is just over there. Or you could use the discount code and the link in the description of this video to order some directly from Starbond. Chili says they shipped it flat to him. And the bottom wasn't knocked out when you got it, I assume? Because you would have mentioned that to me, probably. So it happened between Australia and Canada. If you shipped it with a beer in it, it would not be flat. That's what you should have done, Chili. You should have put a beer in here when you shipped it. It's all good. I'll just put a couple of dots of CA around it. It'll be fine. I couldn't handle an Aussie beer. That's funny. The beer would be flat. Maybe after it got all shooked up from the guy in the canoe rowing across the ocean. Should we open the package from our friend Paul Waldrop? I tell you one thing, I wouldn't want Jax to ship me a beer in it because he'd send me a Corona. And I can get that here, and then I don't want it. Paul Waldrop sent me a box. I thought I accidentally didn't remember that I ordered something from Penn State Industries because it's a PSI box that he sent it in. I was like, I didn't order anything from PSI, did I? Oh wait, let's look at the. No, Waldrop guitars. There we go. Let's check it out. See what our friend Paul Waldrop has sent from down in Texas. This is the third package that I've gotten from Paul Waldrop. So, just saying. Oh, what do we got? We got a bunch of, ooh, what is this about? Okay, this is in its own box, so I'm going to put it aside. Because I've got, these are heavy ass too. What is going on here? This is actual granite. Like, this is actual countertop. I'm sure it is. What are you doing, Paul? Like, this is actual countertop material. Like, I get a batch of hard-ass Australian woods, and then you one-up them by sending me actual countertop? Like, how do I do anything with that? Can you really? Is this a joke, or is this an actual thing that that you expect me to do? It feels like a joke. It turns great. I can never tell if you guys are messing with me. Okay. All right. We'll put those over there for now. This one's not labeled, but super hard, tight grain. What's that one? Help me out, Paul. It's, don't know. Wait for Paul to fill me in on that. Okay, it's a type of wood. Okay, some of them are labeled. Coo. Okay, that's pretty light. It's got some interesting stuff going on in it. With some Mulang. Koa. I was drunk. Okay, Koa. I was like, I've never heard of Koo. But, okay, the Koa. We got some Mulang. Never heard of that either. Got some llama. Okay. All kinds of interesting chunks of things. Blackwood. Okay. We got some kind of burly, pretty looking thing here. This is gorgeous. Whatever this is amazing. This is the Thuya burl. Ooh. That's got some, damn. That is an attractive piece of wood. I almost want to just slice that and make veneers out of it. Like, that's crazy. Got this big block of spalted something that's like stupid smooth and pre-finished. What's going on here? That'd be wicked bottle stoppers. Do you get 2 bottle stoppers out of that guy? Look at this. Spalting in this thing. Spalted maple? What is this? Do you know? Stabilized spalted hackberry. Oh, okay. Okay. That's why I was like, it's like, woo, stabilized spalted hackberry. And then we got a bunch of the traditional Paul Waldrops, the stabilized pen blanks of various types of things. Yes, more colors to play with. Some purple. Ooh, that's a nice, it's a nice like wine purple kind of stuff. Yellow. Neat. I love this blue. I still haven't turned the last one that you sent that was this blue. But it looks rad. This is pretty too. That's a burl situation, stabilized burl. Oh, it's got label on that one. Number 2, Paul YCBW. It's not helpful, but that's rad. Ricky Surrey, what's in the little box over here? We got, oh, right. Paul wanted to help me when I screw up pens. So he's gotten me some pen part removal equipment. So when I press the transmission in too far because I'm an idiot or not paying attention or just not being careful enough, these things help me disassemble the pen to put it together properly. These are like pen grip, like vice grip things. That's cool. Figure out how those work. Pen disassembly grip pliers. Simplifies and speeds pen disassembly. Slim line right through 1 inch diameter. And set of punches. That's rad, Paul. That's a damn good box of stuff, my friend. Oh, this has got all kinds of warnings on it. I'm going to hurt myself with this. Wear ANSI approved safety goggles and heavy duty work gloves when you use this. Okay, carbon steel 28-piece transfer punch set. I'm going to need some instructions on how to use this equipment. But damn, thanks, man. I'm going to try to bundle things back in as best I can. That's a good box of stuff, my friend. Stabilized spalted hackberry. An actual countertop. Chunks. Oh, damn. Okay. That's awesome. And free bubble wrap. It didn't even need to crack the garage door for this. It wasn't scented or anything. Oh, cool stuff. Okay. They're down there now. I'll get them later. Oh, cool stuff. Should we? I got red mallee burl and hairy oak. I didn't prep too many because I was prepping these to do a test. I did the unboxing and trying out my new camcorder video, and I was like, well, I need to do some test shots with it. So let's prep some pen blanks or something, then I can get some like footage of doing stuff. And so I just made a couple of like 1 tuber maple leaf size pen blanks out of some Australian wood. Hairy oak sounds like a good giveaway pen. Lenzen, we have established already as a team, as a family, that you don't get to win things. So I don't know why you'd be pushing for a giveaway anyway. Make one pen and use both those on the one pen. No, I can't because I made them for the maple leaf with the maple leaf tubes, and they're single tubers. But I got maple leaf click pens. I'm going to try to make my first click pen tonight, assuming that I don't explode both of these things. Which one should we start with? Let's let Scott pick. Scott, mallee burl or hairy oak? Got that removal tool you could try out. I think maybe I don't try out a new pen disassembly setup live on the show. Maybe I do. Make sure you make a block with a hole in it when pressing the. Huh? I read I was like, let's just take out the little slip that says, just to make sure if anything's different with the regular, from the regular maple leaf. And it was like, you need a little block with a hole in it to slip over the clicky part. Red Mallee Burl. All right. Red Mallee Burl it'll be. Scott's pretty sure I'm going to blow it up. Let's prove him right. Pinnell says gunmetal. You're in luck. Because the only ones that I have are the chrome and gunmetal. Maple leaf click pens. All right, let's go. Come on. I'm not sharpening anything. Kapla. I win. Here we go. Red Mallee Burl. Let's see. Man, it's been a while since I haven't made anything this year yet. So, and I haven't turned anything. Have I turned anything since the segmented bowl? Yes, I turned a bottle stopper as a gift. But here we go. I can't tell. Is that all right for you guys? A little tilty. A little up. Come on. Sounds like it could be a wild night. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should turn to a new face on my carbide before I start this. We want the new camera view. The new camera, I can't live stream with the new camera. All right. Let's see what we're in for here. No, I'm too high. Too bad. Yeah, spoke too soon. Does certainly feel unlike any wood I've ever used. You can stop the countdown. It's not even spinning. All right, let's get it round. Does feel like you got to go pretty slow. It's kind of chippy, but I mean, it's a burl too, right? So it's not just the hardness of the wood. I can see what you mean, Scott, about how you think I'm going to explode it, because it feels like I'm about to explode it every second. God, hey, you're not lying about it being pretty, though, my friend. That is an extremely attractive piece of wood. I know you guys probably can't tell how attractive this piece of wood is, but whew, I'm just gonna go really slow. What does it smell like? Well, I don't have a great sense of smell anyway, but not any. There's not like a potency to it, or like it's not a wow, that smells weird kind of situation. I just kind of want to just slowly nibble away at this, because I've found a decent cut now. And I think if I just don't do what I normally do and just like haul off on it, there certainly are some grabbier bits than others, gotta say. Feels like it wants to be a jerk down at the end there. Oh, I'm really hoping that I can manage this, because this is pretty. think I might just sand from there. That's okay. I'm even almost down to the bushings now. Bill from Saudi Daste, Tennessee. Welcome to the show. Experimenting with Australian woods tonight. From friend of the show, Scotty down in Australia. I'm just gonna, let's just sand it. That'll, yeah. Is this stuff gonna kill me? Should I be vacuuming? Should I be loud noisesing? How toxic is red mallee dust? I mean, I know that all wood dust is toxic, but is this especially toxic? Let's get the drill. Get the drill, we'll get the cheap garbage Amazon paper. Nah, we'll get the loud noises. Loud noises! That was my first loud noises of 2022. Don't buy stuff from Amazon. God, that's just terrible. I guess I should still be doing it. I guess it's burl. It doesn't really, like, normally you want to stop between grits and go with the grain, but it doesn't really have a grain because it's burl. So let's just keep moving. Loud noises. I didn't explode it though. go. That's 400. Custom grit. Step one. And this is also going to be not only my first ever Australian wood, but my first ever click pen. If you're unfamiliar with the custom grit finishing system, there's a finishing and sanding compound all-in-one available in my Etsy store, which is linked below. Also made by my friend Scott, who sent me these wonderful pieces of Australian wood. Buff it in, buff it out. Easy peasy. Those are these shaking, I think. Nope. Not sure I like the sound of whatever that is, but we're going to keep going. Something rattling in my tailstock. Bearing in my mandrel saber, maybe? There's your step one. What? Okay, that's delicious. Okay, I can see why people use this for things. 'Cause damn. Yeah, I'm not digging whatever that rattle is happening in the tailstock there. But this is going to be a gorgeous piece of handwriting equipment. I don't know if you guys are going to really be able to understand how pretty this is on video. All right. This is normally the point where we take a poll or pick somebody to select a hardware option, but there is only one. So it's going to be gunmetal and chrome. But I didn't blow it up. Scott, are you proud of me? A new, better camera would help us see. Yeah, sure would. Take a nice shot of it and put it on the Facebook page. Yeah, I'll be putting that on Facebook and Instagram tonight, my man. This is going to be a gorgeous thing. And so the Maple Leaf click pens, maybe somebody that's done one of these can help me out. Is it just the same as a regular Maple Leaf, but then you got to do the whole situation? The whole situation. So that they tell you to drill a hole in a scrap 5/16 so that it slides over the juk, but still can press this nib into the blank. So let's just do that, I guess. Get it done. And then that. And then this. But then doesn't have a transmission? No, I guess it doesn't need a transmission. See, in case you're new here, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess it won't need a transmission because the transmission is what makes the twist work. So let's just... Oh, I got that damn bushing stuck in it again, though. Don't want to make a pen like that. I could use my fancy new pliers, though, couldn't I? To grip my... oh, except I dropped them. They're over here. And they can hold... They can hold them blank. While I twist the bushings off it. Yeah. Yeah. These things are going to prove useful. I may have lost a bushing and we can't do the other pen tonight. All right, here we go. We'll do this thing in a block of wood, like that. Pick an up and a down. I don't think it matters. Yeah, just like that. And then what? This just drops in there and the whole dealie goes up in. Hold on, let's get the instructions. I gotta press the whole thing together now, I guess, probably, eh? No, because then how do you replace the refill? Okay, hold on. Check the click measure. Unscrew the nib assembly from the nib coupler. What's the nib coupler? Maybe I screwed this up already. Unscrew the nib assembly from, no, using in the clip of the finish. Yeah, do not press directly on. What's the nib assembly? This thing. What's a nib coupler? Oh, this part? Make sure the plastic and I don't know what's going on. These are some bad instructions. Somebody help me out. I've unscrewed the nib assembly. Insert the ink refill with the spring into the barrel. All right. Was I supposed to take the little plastic part off of the, hold on. Oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta sit down. People are trying to help. All right, what? Press the back on. I did. Press a little threaded thing in the front. Oh. So press this in. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Then screw the front in with the refill in there. Oh. I get it. This is just a brand new series of operations for me here. So press this dealy into the, oop, where's my block? Yes. Now, this, nope, this way. Back on. And then this screws onto, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, what? Yeah. I did a new thing. It's kind of clunky. Hold on. It's not a very smooth, but it does function. That is a pretty thing. Maybe it'll like loosen up over time. It just kind of sounds. Gunmetal red Mali burl. Maple leaf click pen. I did a new thing. That is gorgeous. I'm going to be careful with the red Mali burl chunks because that is an extremely attractive piece of writing implement. Please call the back door to the back of the door. What? You okay there, King Sneaks? The ring's back on first. I caught on to that. Okay, just people continuing to nicely help me out. This is a rad thing. And look, Pinnell, look. I was all the way down at the bushings. I think this is a keeper. I think this one might be a keeper. Oh, that's smooth writing implement too. These are penblanks.ca has some smooth writing implements. Yeah, that's a keeper. This one's mine. And any second now, my friend Pinnell is gonna do a thing. Should we do the hairy oak? It's two? Is that a thing? Should we do 2 pens tonight? I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to be like, this is the thing that we did. Damn. Yeah? I don't know. Let's relax for a few minutes. I'm going to just revel in my success and just look at that for a little while. That is an attractive. I'm going to have to get me some more of this red Mallee burl. Actually, oh, what was that one that Paul sent? The other gorgeous piece of burl. What was it called? Thuya burl? That's going to be pretty too. And it's also like reddish. God, that's nice. And we tried a new kind of pen kit altogether that involved all kinds of unscrewing and rescrewing. I love when I just like flounder around and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe this goes in here. Hairy oak. We'll do it in a few minutes. We're only at 54 minutes. So we'll just chillax for a couple. Oh, I've been playing SketchUp. For those of you who are not on my Patreon page, was talking this week about trying out SketchUp because I'm planning on making some plans for things this year. SketchUp is not intuitive for me. It'll be, I'm sure once I figure it out, it'll be fine. But like, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of getting my fingers and both sets of fingers, like hotkey fingers and then mouse fingers and two buttons at the same time as your hotkeying and stuff. I'm sure it'll be great eventually, but I'm like I couldn't even make a box. I was like, can I just make like a cabinet carcass? Nope, can't, because you don't know what you're doing. And I even bought, well, I didn't buy it, I won it, like an instruction course. But he's talking right by me. Matthias's phone number if I need tips. I don't believe you. That one I just straight up just think you're lying. It looks kind of like it'll be like sort of leopard printed almost. I don't know. Oh, we'll get to it. We're only an hour in. And then, yeah, the other thing that I was doing this week is I was unboxing the video camera and doing some test shots when I was making these blanks. So it was a huge hassle to do because I only have one little tripod. So it's like I'd do one part of prepping the blanks with my old camera, and then I'd have to swap off the tripod, like swap it off the top of the tripod and put the other one on, and then do the same thing again with the new camera, so I can do like a before after of the shot so that I can compare the two things in the video that I'm doing. And I'm hoping that it's going to be such a stark difference between the like old and new, just like one after another. But I haven't looked at the footage yet, so I don't know. And I didn't do anything to the settings. I literally just plugged. Well, at first I had to charge it. What kind of electrical device comes with zero charge on a battery? So I had to charge it, and then I could get doing work. But I don't know if it's easy to use so far. I don't know that I like the focus mechanism, but it's probably just another thing that I'm gonna have to get used to. I don't know. I'm just doing like I was doing like, oh, we'll cross cut one blank on the table saw sled with this camera, and I'll swap it off for the other one and just do another blank, so that I can hopefully just do like one after another and then put at the bottom of the screen which camera it was. We'll see. I haven't gotten any of the footage off the camera or the phone. and started mussing with it. So mussing with it? That's not a word. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's going to be a good addition to the video content creation side of my business. New beer. And then is this one gonna, do I have to be super careful with the hairy oak too, Scott? Feels like, I mean, burl in general, you gotta be a little more careful with, but that one especially, like, it felt like it was any second it was gonna go. That won't explode? Okay, so I can like push hard like I usually do. You definitely, the way I normally turn pens would not have worked on the red Mally Burl. Turn Thuya lightly. Okay. So kind of like how I did that one, just little nibbles. God, that's nuts. I'm going to take a really nice picture of this later. Hopefully. All right. Hairy oak. weirdgears.ca/sketchup/index. Yeah, I'm sure he's trying to be helpful, but I'm not going to click on it here. Then bzz, bzz, goes my phone because he sends it to me on Facebook. Hairy oak. Oh, hey, potions. Still over here. One of them's down in here. All right. Not missing. Let us see about hairy oak. We're short some mics tonight, aren't we? Bennett's not here. Patches isn't here. What's going on? Did I piss people off? Oh yeah, that's better. That's more like what I'm used to. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Still pretty hard. There it goes. Okay, that was a glue deficient. That was a bad gluing situation. That one was. Because that That was clearly not a good glue situation. The one that... Oh, yeah, you're not gonna... No, that was clearly a glue problem. I was concerned, actually, about all 4 of these blanks that I made. Fill it and send it to Megan. I should just send her this. We should just make this. We'll just press the parts together and just send it to her like this. Where'd it go? I thought it went behind me. I think it came off in too many pieces to be able to remedy this one. This is the one that Lenzen can win tonight. Well, I did say maybe we should just settle for the 1 tonight. Prep the tube again with the Corian countertop. Yeah, it was clearly going to be attractive. Kind of a... All right, I didn't need that to hang up anyway. Maybe I like subconsciously did that just to not have to... No, I didn't. No, that's not a thing. I wanted to see it. I have more. I was concerned when I was drilling all 4 of these blanks. The bit was doing a little wobbly through, and you can see... I don't know if you'll be able to, but the whole, like when I was inserting the tubes into the blanks after they were drilled, they were freely sliding through the blank before I put the glue in. And I used thick CA to glue them in, thinking that it would possibly fill any small gaps and things that may have occurred. But I will admit I was concerned about all 4 of those blanks. But one of them, at least, came out okay. Better than okay. This thing is freaking gorgeous. I think this is my new favorite pen I've ever made. Hey, yeah, speaking of Megan. What the hell, Megan? Where you at? You're not supposed to press so hard you bend the drill bit. We've established many times that I don't know what I'm doing. Is CA the best for tube gluing? I always found it brittle for applications. You always use epoxy for your tubes. I don't know. I don't know that I've seen any like controversy around CA versus epoxy. I'm in a couple of, well, no, I'm in one like pen turning group on Facebook, and it seems to be like pretty even in terms of what people use. I've used CA since I started turning pens, and I don't have a ton of problems. Just once in a while when epoxy may have helped this one, but it might not have. I don't know. Megan making new soaps. You want to buy some from her? Do it. They're awesome. Wife was stoked. I brought them in and I was like, we got this from friend of the show. And she was like just blown away. And I was blown away too in a different kind of way. But yeah, no, she's really good. She is a soap artisan. Pinnell, can you just get this thing taken care of? He shouldn't be here. Unless he's having a stroke. You having a stroke, Sneaks? Is this, that's hilarious. Is this King Sneaks guy having a stroke right after I said that? Just You could be here, you can have fun and participate with the thing, but just don't be weird. What did Miss and Wood and things and stuff say about the candle? She was super stoked about the candle too. In fact, I think she was burning it just a couple of days ago. And it was not, like, it didn't force me out of the house. Post her link in the description when you upload the vid, please. Whose link? Megan's link? I'm not doing a video on it was a live show. It's eastofmaine.ca. MANE. All one word, east of Maine, all one word, MANE.ca. Pinnell, you don't have to space them out. You can actually do it. Except it didn't come up as a link. Maybe you got a www. Or you could go to her page and copy paste it into the chat. I haven't actually been to her page. She might be lying about having a website. I haven't actually been to her page. But I definitely, yes, support the people who support the show. Let's support each other. There we go. eastofmaine.ca/collections/ yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, well, not a completely unsuccessful night like I thought it might be. And we can still hang out. We're only $1.10 in. Not sure I want to go get the guitar. Earlier today, when I was at work, I was thinking that I wanted to play some guitar tonight. Actually printed off some new songs to try. Not new, like 90s alternative rock songs. Thought this was Carl Jacobson for a second. Support those. No, that's not what he says. He says, support the companies that support our community. That's what he says. Get it right, Chili, if you're going to quote people. Support the companies that support our community. That's the Carl Jacobson start. Kapla, all the walls are framed and I got 4 trusses up today. Could you drill out a soap blank and make a soap pen? What finish would stick to it? Because you wouldn't want to just dissolve the soap in your hands. You definitely, I think you could make a soap pen, but you would have to coat it with a finish that would stick to it. Play some country. Probably not. You think epoxy would stick to soap, Lenson? It might. I mean, if anything is going to. Maybe CA. Maybe do a CA finish on a soap pen. I'm going to leave that to Pinnell. Shellac. Maybe a spray shellac to build up a nice thick coat of spray shellac. Well, you get it spinning nice and slow and just a light mist of shellac for like an hour. Every 5 minutes, you just do a nice little mist for like an hour and build up a coat of shellac. Concrete would be a good finish on a soap pen, but I think you might lose the aspect that you were trying for. Then 100 coats of CA to make it strong. Yeah, I'm not sure soap pen is a great idea. It's an interesting thought, though. A good thought experiment, as they say. Dirty water finish. Yeah, I mean, you could just leave it raw and be like, every time you use this pen, your hand gets a little cleaner. And it would be a very disposable pen, though. It wouldn't last very long. Maybe I get the guitar. I don't know. Meg has some soaps that look like epoxy pen blanks. Yes, she absolutely does. Even a couple of the ones she sent me, I actually thought that the bottom of one of them was actually epoxy. It's soap, but it looked like a layer of epoxy on the bottom and a little epoxy gingerbread man popping out the top of it. But that's soap too. I made 2 pens out of aluminum bar, turned it with carbide tools. Aluminum pen would be neat. Well, you sending me granite countertop. It's not actually granite. It just looks like it. Like I thought for sure. I was like, what, dude? Come on. But he tells me it turns nice. I don't know. I cannot picture putting a tool to this. Are you just trying to get me to wreck my tools? You're going to buy me new tools. If I put tools into this and it wrecks my tools, you're going to buy me new tools. Because I trusted you. Someone send Mike a concrete pen blank. No. Australian wood is hard enough. Make a pen out of a pastry. That'd be interesting. I think you would want to stabilize it. That'd be cool, though. Make a Danish. Stabilize a Danish and then make it into a pen. If you use aluminum or copper blank, do you still have to put a tube inside it? Maybe not. That's an interesting point. You could just, well, you'd have to size down your drill bit to be the inside diameter of the tube as opposed to the outside diameter of the tube to fit the bushings. But yeah, theoretically, I don't think you would. Paul didn't. We had Corian countertops at my old office during renovation. I talked to the installer and said he uses normal wood tools to cut/drill it. Okay, Corian. Is that what both of those were? Both of these guys are Corian? It sounds like you shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I would probably cut it with a table saw. Like it's like a very hard plastic. I guess that's no different than, yeah. Just when I first looked at it, it certainly looked like a chunk of granite. Let's be honest. Okay, I believe you. Now that I've talked myself through it, I've seen stabilized corncob pens that might be cool to do. Yes, I've seen those as well. Same with like pine cones. Paul sent me one of Paul's first packages actually that he sent me had. I thought it was little sea critters, but it was actually like seeds from trees and stuff. But it looked like little like fossils of invertebrates. Damn. That'll loosen up. Oh, it writes so nice. I'm gonna order some more Maple Leaf click pens. That's a nice kit. I think I said was it a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago? I was talking about how I like a click pen over a twist or a lid. And now I have my own handmade by me wooden click pen from a piece of Australian red mallee burl sent to me by a friend. 2022 is going awesome. Developed by DuPont scientists in 1967. I love that I have a researcher. Corian looks great on gunmetal kits. Well, gunmetal goes with everything. That's why when I am trying a new type of pen kit, I just default to the gunmetal option because it's gonna look good on whatever. I don't really want to play guitar anymore. I did earlier today. I printed out, what did I print out? To try for the live on the show, just to see. Losing My Religion. I heard it on the radio not that long ago, and I was like, oh yeah, REM is great. How do I forget about REM? So I printed out Losing My Religion to try. You have to micro mesh Corian. I don't have any micro mesh. I've been thinking for over a year that I should probably order a whole set of micro mesh. All right, later, Kapla. Going to bed early. The shop work, the working on the shop is wearing them out. What else did I print out today? Some Radiohead. Some The Cure. Printed out Friday I'm in Love to try. When you get to my age, work does wear you out. It makes for a good night's sleep. I totally understand. Get some rest. Get back to work on that shop. Like you said a little while ago, you want to get that shop finished while you're still alive, so that you can have time to work in it, right? So keep at it. Micro mesh is great if you do acrylic pens or pens with CA finish, not for wood pens. Yeah, so that's what I like. The reason I've never bought it is because it's I don't do plastic polishing. But I'm thinking if I'm going to be doing epoxy type stuff on the lathe, micro mesh would probably be a good addition to the repertoire. I'm heading out too. All right, later, Lenzen. Happy for your boy. Get out of here, Ronald. Just once in a while. I'm just gonna keep playing with my click pen that writes beautifully. And it's weighted nice. Oh, that's such a good pen. Anyway, I'm going to be done patting myself on the back. I think we're going to wrap the show up. I need to send you some Fordite to make a pen out of. Yeah, that's it, the stuff that they take off the factory floor after they paint the cars. As layers of automotive paint. That'd be cool too. Let's get the show wrapped up. It'll be a short one tonight, I guess, because I'm not playing any tunes. We don't have the Atkins Whites here to do Lily hypothetical questions. We don't have Bennett here to go off on tangents about RC trucks. We don't have Megan here to keep us entertained the way Megan does. I don't know what happened, but thanks very much for Mr. Paul Waldrop. The pen pliers thing already did what they already made an appearance and got work done. I think this set of fancy vice grips is going to come in handy for all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to look into what exactly I do with a punch set to help me take pens apart. Just be careful when tightening them. The pliers, the vice grippy bits, because you can put too much pressure on it and you can probably collapse the whole blank, I'm guessing. Don't crack the blank. See? figured it out. I did need the warning, but once I got the warning, my head knew why the warning existed. All right. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody, I guess. Feels weird to only have a show be an hour 23 now. It used to be, like, an hour and a half used to be the standard length of a show. But, like, for the last couple months, we've been, like, 2:15, 2:25 kind of stuff. All right. RJB Woodturner has a good video on disassembly. Send me a link. I'll check it out. Did I say this? Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe? See you next time. Because if I didn't, I did now. Thanks for coming, everybody. Having a good year. What? Is that the button now? Oh, they changed the setup. The button looks different. Don't mess with, stop messing with. YouTube needs to stop just like innovating just for innovation's sake. There was no need to change the shape of and look of the button that stops the live stream. Nobody asked you to do that. You got 0 emails that said, hey, could you make it into a translucent X instead? Nobody asked you to do that. Bye, everybody.